Hi, welcome back to Tiny Classrooms Live.
Hi, the doctor here, Donzalou in Taos, New Mexico.
And I'm Artie Nathan, the HR guy in the Adirondack Mountains in upstate New York. And our topic today is the millennials were right.
No kid, no. But
Yeah,
they,
I mean, it's it. We've been talking about millennials and the different generations at work, and mostly guys like you and me have been agonizing over it, and we're not sure that it's a good thing. But with this pandemic, we're learning an awful lot that the millennials, who had a lot of notions, had the right idea.
yeah. And we both know a lot of business owners who really, really resisted the whole idea of work from home, uh, the stuff that younger workers really wanted. But those people that we know who listened and adapted to the new reality, they're doing very well with this, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Working from home takes a new set of skills, both on the person who's working from home and the manager who's trying to supervise them.
That's right.
And it's not that it's harder, it's just different. And the new normal is forcing us to accept things that are basically different.
That's right. They're so different, people would say. Why don't they want to work the way we do? It sounds like that play, My Fair Lady, that refrain from that. But in point of fact, every single generation historically has pioneered something new, stood on the shoulders of the people who came before them,
That's
and
right.
and these,
There's a lot of new tools today,
that's right.
and old dogs like us may not like to accept them, but they're turning out to be pretty good.
That's
The
right.
cloud, virtual meetings, and working from home are great examples of new tools
Mhm.
for the new normal.
Right. So in upgrading their technology, in expanding their view of the cloud and all that sort of stuff, they provided the baseline for younger workers to help them respond to this pandemic, working at home, Zoom, et cetera.
Most of us have been challenged by this technology driven new normal. And what do? We go looking for our kids. Could you help me do this? Could you show me how to do this? What do I have to do to log in? How do I save that? All these things that they take for granted are things that we're all catching up with and finding out that they were right.
That's exactly right. So the folks that we know who respected the points of view of the younger workers, of the millennials, uh, they realized that to be competitive, attract the best talent, that they couldn't run the business like they did 10 or 20 years ago. There's smartphones, tablets, 5G connections, fast, secure, cloud-based, all this stuff that you and I sort of scratch our head about sometimes. We call each other and say, do you know how to set up your phone? And these kids do it immediately. And so they've responded and are taking business that we built into the next millennial and doing it very, very well. I hate to use that term twice.
Well, they're not kids. I
That's
mean, that's
right.
that's something we've got to accept.
Mhm.
And just like they've accepted the responsibility of this new way of doing business, and they've proven that they can be trusted and shown others how they too can be trusted. The new normal is not easy to accept, but it's not bad to accept either.
All right. So if the pandemic has taught us anything, Arnie, it's that it's important to take seriously the advice of younger members of our workforce and realize they may not have the amount of business experience we have, but there's a lot of other things that they bring to the party. And it's proving to be a lifesaver for businesses who have adapted during this pandemic. And they're going to come out of the pandemic roaring against their competition.
Interestingly, in our other business, Tiny Classroom Training,
Mhm.
we're doing a course right now on how to manage a multi-generational workforce.
Right.
And this is probably right at the heart of it.
Yeah.
So thanks for listening to us today. And if you got any comments, let us know. We look forward to hearing from you.
Please do. Thank you. And we'll see you soon.